I'm sorry, darling. I know you must feel a bit sidelined, and I do genuinely want to spend time with you. But I have a responsibility to my fans. They look up to me, and I want to be there for them too. You understand, right?
Yeah, you understand. You understand that it's gonna be a perpetual pain in the arse sharing Milo with all those adoring fans. Unless you became Milo's biggest fan, then they'd have no choice but to pay more attention to you. Think, how can you quickly become Milo's #1 fan? A true fan is measured by the sheer amount of useless knowledge they have, such as what sandwich Milo would be if they were a sandwich. Is that smarts or fun? Or creativity? I don't know.
We'll see. What's the second one?
All fans want to become the person they admire, but only a true fan can really pull it off. Steal Milo's identity?
Gotta be
That one seems
charm or
bold.
creativity.
Bold.
Oh, maybe bold.
It feels bold. So which one? I mean,
No, right?
useless knowledge, such as the sandwich Milo would be if they were a sandwich. That feels like fun to me.
Could be fun.
I don't think it's charm or boldness or maybe creativity. All fans want to become the person they admire, but only a true fan can really pull it off. Steal Milo's identity. That sounds like smarts. So either way, it's a 10 or a 10.
Yeah.
Although creativity or boldness could be.
Either bold.
I'm gonna go for the second one.
Second one? Okay.
Might as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, bold.
An intriguing proposal. I'm not sure how I feel about entertaining a romantic relationship with a fan, as it seems potentially problematic. But fine, I'll let you give it a try. Let's see where this goes.
Oh.
Cool. Now you can finally use all that Milo info you've been collecting via obsessive researching and general stalking. You weren't crazy, you were just being proactive. You cut your hair to mimic Milo's signature undercut, like it's my little tentacles. You imitate all their mannerisms and wear their color-changing contact lenses. Their contacts? Oh, I thought they were real. It's okay, Milo. I still love you.
I think they are real. You just need the color changing ones to to imitate them.
Having previously memorized Milo's social security number and being able to perfectly replicate their signature also proves useful. I can pose as like a rich Arabian knight that's trying to give all my fortune to like their bank account or something. You managed to impersonate them in no time. You use this identity theft to pay off all their debts, upgrade their Netflix plan, and increase their popularity with the 14 to 22-year-old demographic.
Wow, Noodles, you really did all this? I'm honestly quite flattered.
No, you tell Milo with an enigmatic grin. You did all of this.
We should do a collab.
Goodness, you really are my biggest fan. But moreover, I must admit, I'm a bit aroused by this version of myself you've managed to inhabit.
Unlike the other multiverse versions of Noodles.
That's true.
You needn't wear this costume all the time, but please, darling, keep it on hand for future occasions.
I'm not sure, like, what I think about the fact that they want me to stay dressed up as themselves during, like, role play. Okay.
Okay.
You do you, boo. As literally, you do you, boo. Literally. Who knew identity fraud could be so sexy? You gain +2 kinky costume for your collection, +4 fun, and +2 charm.
Okay.
Awesome.
I think you might be on a good track.
I think I might be good.
You might be good.
Charm,
You might be good.
Fun is probably good for All right.
Yeah, go for
dumpster fire.
Yeah, I think charm might be your best. Yeah, going for
yeah.
charm might be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for some charm.
That might be your
Charm.
That day at Camp Dome, you're doing some classic battle royale, lots of fun and murder. You've cornered another player who begs you to spare her life. You decide to spare her, but you still shoot an arrow in her spleen. Little known fact, people store X's charm in there. She starts bleeding charm, and you take +2 charm and drink it. It refreshes you and makes your skin clear. Hey. Later, you meet up with Joy. She said she wanted to spend the day, just the two of you. Your knees feel weak, but that might be the polio you received.
Oh, hey.
This should be the last of the. This would be the last of the ex-boyfriend
exes.
story
Sweet.
long.
Yeah, close it out.
Thanks for meeting me here, Dumpster Fire. I wanted to apologize for all the drama with my exes lately. You've been so understanding, and I've been doing some thinking. Before Joy can finish, a strange purple slime hole opens right in front of you. There are palpable waves of angst and resentment radiating out of it. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh.
I mean,
Well. If it isn't my ex-girlfriend, Joy Johnson Johima, also known as the witch who drowned my heart in the obsidian ink of emotional betrayal.
Ugh.
Hey Gerard. It's nice to see you too, I guess. What are you doing here? And, how are you doing?
I'm not okay. I promise.
I'm not okay. I promise.
If you're looking in the mirror and don't like what you see, you
Oh.
can find out firsthand what it's like to be me.
Wow,
that's a long
that
one.
was lengthy. In the dark of twilight, I was looking into the mirror, and I did not like what I saw. So I began online shopping of the darkest shade of black eyeliner available. And I saw this post on my Insta feed. You're with Salome. Now, Joy? Seriously? Yet another one of your ice-cold treasons of passion. Another stab to the heart.
Holy shit, I am this close to deleting my Instagram. Not that it's any of your business, Gerard, but no, I am not with Salome. I didn't give her permission to post that.
Joy?
Whatever. You're just deceiving me. Again. It reminds me of when I was a young boy and my father took me into the city to see a lying whore named Joy.
Hey, even though this guy clearly has an amazing fashion sense, you gotta step in. You tell Gerard that he needs to be respectful of Joy or you'll give him polio.
You're defending the soulless wench? Hear my tale of woe, idiot. I consumed 1,891 living souls and became the most powerful necromancer in the universe just to impress Joy.
Cheater!
And she responds by getting all mad at me for killing innocents and then cheating on me with some 2-bit horny warlockess. Joy is a cheater.
Gerard, listen to me. I get why you're mad. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I was wrong to cheat on you when we were dating, and I'm sorry. But we dated a long time ago. It's been years since we broke up, and the coven defeated you. I think it's unhealthy that you're still completely fixated on this.
Not suited for TV.
And also, I would appreciate it if you could stop commenting cheating hoe with a rotting black heart on everything I post.
Perhaps you're right. I haven't feasted on an innocent soul in many fortnights. It's not like me. I'm losing interest in my hobbies.
You are the architect of my pain.
Since you were a grand architect of my pain, I expect you'll have some method to sew my shattered psyche back together.
I guess it's the least I can do. Dumpster Fire and I will help you move on by... any ideas, Dumpster Fire? Get Gerard a date. Getting laid won't heal his broken heart completely, but hey, it's a start. Or it's time to get even. Joy and Gerard should play Monopoly together, and Gerard should be allowed to cheat. Fair's fair.
That feels like it's fun.
That feels
Yeah.
fun.
Because Monopoly is fun.
The first one might be Charm, maybe?
Yeah, I think my
Could be
I think that
charm.
one's Charm.
You know what you're doing,
Yes!
don't you?
Nice.
Yay, we got an
Yes.
ending. We got a unique
You got an
ending.
ending. Yay,
Good.
Sam!
Yay, Sam.
That could actually work. Thanks for suggesting an actual idea instead of extremely absurd, improbable, random bullshit. Gotta say, it's refreshing. What do you think, Gerard? Ready for a rebound?
I'm not entirely opposed to the idea, but I refuse to lower my standards by even a millimeter. My new romantic partner must be a true paramour. Paramour.
Fair enough. You asked Gerard to describe his ideal romantic partner.
Ah, misery. That sweet mistress.
Are you done? I see you talk a lot.
He does talk a lot.
I guess I've never thought about it before, as my heartbreak has been far too consuming. But I know one thing: no more heroes. She must be evil through and through. My future boo should be able to stare into the abyss of the cold, unfeeling universe. She knows death. She knows war. She is immortal beyond the human realm. Also, I know it is somewhat kinky, but I would like to be able to suck her soul a little bit without causing it to collapse. Oh, this is hopeless. Such a goddess does not exist.
Oh, baby, you know the perfect match for Gerard. You whip out your phone and set him up with Federelt?
Phaedralt?
Phaedralt?
An ancient heathen deity of destruction.
I don't love you like I loved you yesterday.
Hot damn! This Phaedral demon looks both evil and enticing. I'm off to my date. Enjoy. Don't cry. I don't love you like I loved you yesterday. It's better this way.
Impressive.
Wow, that's the happiest I've ever seen Gerard, and actually, that was the happiest I've ever seen him. I really hope he can move on. He's definitely evil, but deep down, I think there's some good inside of him. I've dated a lot of villains, and lately, it's been really nice to have an ally of justice and truth by my side. We make a pretty good team, huh?
Not half bad.
Listen, Dumpster Fire, do me a favor. Close your eyes.
Ooh.
Oh my god, you have no idea what's about to happen, but your crush on Joy has never been this intense. You close your eyes. Your body is awash with warm, comfortable, pleasant sensation. Joy cast a spell on you. It cured your polio. Plus your creativity, and it was hot as fuck. Congrats, babe.
Love it.
Yeah.
Last
Your
day of
phone.
summer.
All right. Time to pick.
Oh man.
Well, let's see who gets up to Dahlia.
I mean,
from
you might
us.
as try.
Might as well
try.
Ask
Dahlia with the fridge.
Ooh, Dahlia with the fridge looks amazing. Modius, go
Yeah.
for it, Modius. Go for it.
This one actually looks really cute together. I want to see the
Yeah,
side by
I do.
side.
They do look cute
Aw.
together.
Look at that.
They do look cute. I like them.
They're
together.
both devils. They're both
Yeah, it feels very
Mm.
fitting.
The blue and the
black
pink.
and yeah.
Yeah.
They match
So-
well.
Yeah.
Yes.
What could go wrong?
What
All
could go
right.
wrong?
We'll see. Moment of truth.
Moment of
Milo.
truth.
Moment
I
of
hope
truth.
so.
Oh, I hope so. I do
hope
want
so,
Milo.
Dumpster Fire.
Dumpster fire.
Dumpster fire.
Oh.
You
That's
finally,
Modius.
you finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. Us, as a summer fling? What? Oh, I see. I see this.
Do you want me to
Oh,
say
that's
that?
you.
Yeah,
Sorry,
okay,
sorry.
okay,
Let's do
okay,
it.
I can
Go
do
ahead,
it.
go
Yeah. Oh, I see. It's a clever strategy to help me look weak and in bad taste, so my enemies can get overconfident and lower their guard.
This is a takeover!
That's so smart.
Mm.
Dating you will make me look like someone who makes rash, stupid choices in war and love. It's a perfect hustle. That was the idea, right?
It wasn't.
Oh, then no.
Oh.
You're more of a winter person.
Oh.
I'm
Sad
sorry, Roma.
music.
Oh, that's rough.
All may seem lost, but you once heard the phrase, lucky at cards, unlucky in love. So by sheer logic, you must be very lucky at cards. You go to the casino and bet all your belongings at blackjack. It turns out the saying is pure BS. You're now alone and poor.
I wonder. Your stats were really high.
I think it was
what
because it was basically me versus Roma, I guess, at that point, and
Yeah, but like you didn't go to her at all during
Yeah,
the camp. Like that was the
I
only
think
time.
I think it was my stats. I think I think they decided because I had I really had really high in one stat, and I think that's the thing that.
But
But I'm surprised that because it was
It-
either because I know because you even had the infection, the affection
Affection.
too.
The
So I
love.
was,
Right.
I
And-
thought it was gonna be either or. I feel
And she was getting,
Yeah.
and like I said, like she kept going to her during the campfire stuff.
Yeah,
and
so
you
I was
never
surprised. I
did,
was real
so that's
surprised.
really surprised.
yeah.
You finally gather the courage and ask your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. Go ahead, Roma.
A summer fling between you and me, you say? You know, as you may have guessed from my interests in wine and cheese tasting, I do prefer to sample delectable things before I commit to taking them. So if you don't mind, darling, perhaps I could get a small taste of you?
Ooh, calamare.
Oh.
Milo kisses you on the cheek. It's simple, and yet it makes your soul tremble in the strangest, sweetest way.
Never stop being you.
Ah, yes, that was perfect. It's settled. I would love to be your summer fling, Noodles.
Yes, you did it. Oh God!
Yeah,
Despite that
I was
rocky,
worried.
it was a bit of rocky.
It was
but-
rocky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I feel like, but thank you to everybody who helped me. I needed
And thank you for
support.
all the people that helped you.
Thank you for all the people who helped me with this wonderful romance. Yes.
The thing
You
is,
and I together are as dead ticks.
Is that from the stars? What was it called? Something in our stars? I don't know.
I don't know.
The something in our stars. I thought
The
that
Fault
was
in Our Stars?
The Fault in Our Stars. Is that from that movie
I don't know.
or the book? I
It
don't
might
know.
be inspired by it.
Probably inspired.
Maybe.
Yeah.
The last day of camp was fabulous. Milo showed you how to crush up wild blackberries to make an incredible blackberry wine. Later, you got drunk together and things got deep. I'm sure it did. You talked about life, your dreams, and the meaning of existence. Milo said, "Can you keep..." Oh, well, I'll just do it.
You can.
Milo said, "Can you keep a secret, Noodles? Being a messenger of death, I think I've figured out the true meaning of life." And they told you what it was, but you were so drunk that you immediately forgot what they said. Oh well. Yay.
Fridge.
All right, Fridge. We'll see what happens.
You finally gathered the courage and asked your beloved to watch the meteor shower with you. A separate fling between you and me?
So scrawny.
You know, Fridge, when I first met you, I thought you were a scrawny little runt.
Scrawny?
Fridge, scrawny.
But after getting to know you better, I realized that you've been exercising the most important muscle of all, the heart. You may not be capable of lifting weights with it, but you've lifted my spirits during this summer camp. Yeah, because I think because my smarts was fairly high.
So wait, she likes smarts? I would think she'd like
She
boldness.
so her thing's like she wants you to excel in one have a really high stat in one.
Oh, and
It doesn't matter
what
where.
is.
It doesn't matter where.
Interesting.
She wants you to excel in one stat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I never would have thought.
But I thought
okay.
that Roma's stats were fairly well off, and Roma had all
Right.
affection, so I thought
And
that could
more
go the way.
affection.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm curious about that. Okay.
Yeah, if the spirits of the king.
It's because you have salads in
Yep,
your
salads
in your,
in the-
the salads are in
You
your.
guys
in
just
your-
spent 3 years together. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
in the realm
That's
of
true.
salads.
You did spend 3 years together. That's true.
May not be capable of. You may not be capable of lifting weights with it, but you can lift my spirits during this summer camp. So yes, let's go to the meteor shower. We can exercise our hearts together.
We should kiss.
Wow.
Ow.
Oh, sorry, Roma. Sorry.
Wow. Okay.
Oh. The last day of camp was incredible. Dahlia talked you into rock climbing
climbing?
without a harness up the cliffs found in the woods. It was terrific. It was terrifying. But with Dahlia's encouragement, you've reached the top by sunset. It was one hell of a view. Dahlia seemed more interested in talking about the advantages of having the high ground during battle than admiring the romantic scenery. But hey, that's Dahlia for you. You wouldn't have her any other way.
Aww.
Okay. That is kind of. It is hilarious thinking of
Yeah.
you rock climbing, the Fridge rock climbing.
Yep.
Okay.
You go to check on your favorite witch.
Hey, you.
Hey, dumpster fire. What? You want to watch the meteor shower together? I'm grateful for all your help these past few days, but I never really imagined us in that way.
Hmm.
But now that you bring it up, I've got to admit, I do like you quite a bit. I guess there wasn't that initial passionate spark, you know? Like a fire that lights in you, maybe a dumpster fire, in which you want to destroy someone, but also fuck their brains out. It happened with Axarax, Salome, Gerard, Dimitri, Liam, and when he was Angelus.
Ugh.
Come to think of it, I sort of seem to have a pattern. And looking at it now, it doesn't seem super healthy. Do I always look for sexual partners in my enemies? Why? Looking at it from a distance, it seems like I sabotaged myself, always entangling with evil people who don't exactly rhyme with commitment. But maybe I could break the cycle.
Booty calls.
Would you want to break that cycle with me? Do you even need to answer? The meteor shower arrives and you share it with joy.
Oh.
You wonder if you may live to become an evil ex. The thought frightens you, but it is there. But what can you do besides try out our best while we dive into the mortifying idea of being known? The fear is there, real and blunt, but if we eventually fail, then in time, we learn from every error. So tonight, you just hold hands with joy while gazing at the starry night and wondering about your shared future. It starts slowly, but it speeds up, and she's excited by the prospects of new, less complicated way of doing things. And you...
You're under my spell.
Ooh.
You're deeply under her spell. You see her. You truly see her. A mesmerizing woman who loves unapologetically. A kind soul who's not afraid to lead with power and compassion. A deeply complex person who carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Someone that, in the moments when she alleviates herself from all those responsibilities, can also be a true embodiment of joy.
Oh,
I like that.
I like that.
I like that a lot.
That's really cool. That was a cool thing. Wow, that's nice. 665 memories. Cool. Good job, everybody. And then I guess there's gonna be credits, probably.
Yeah, oh yeah, there's actually a really nice visual credits at the end.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's
Worth watching. This is just narrator, I think.
Yeah, Roma, why don't you do this?
Sure.
Go ahead, since you didn't get
Oh.
for Dahlia, so you can read things off. Go ahead.
Before we knew it, those weeks were gone. It felt like a hot minute, and it felt like an entire lifetime. That night, as we saw summer coming to an end, we all wondered what would come next for us. It felt like the end of something big. Little did we know, life still had many wonders and misadventures in store for us. Now I'm older and I can see it, how those years became the foundation of the mythology of our lives. Broken hearts turned tragedies sung for centuries. Wild nights became epics treasured forever. Every kiss and every laugh is now a constellation we'll always find while gazing into the starry night, no matter how many years go by.
And then you get the little visual thing at the end.
Oh.
Even today, I can still close my eyes and I'm there on that last summer night, feeling like I was just starting to live life.
Nice.
Oh.
With all my friends around that campfire, so young and unafraid, and so ready to start.
It's Oz. Oh, I like the animation.
Oh
This
yeah,
is so cute.
there's a lot of them here. It's really cool.
Oh, that's so adorable. Oh, there's Oz and Calculester. Like they were.
There's
whoa.
Polly.
There's a topless Scott. There's a wet topless Scott.
Fish
I
with
like
teeth.
that.
Oh, Dahlia.
Love it. Oh, Dahlia. My goodness. Aww.
Oh, Brian, Rain.
Brian, I like Brian too.
Yeah.
Aww. I mean, Brian and Milo make sense too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the
The
Yeah.
pizza lady.
yeah. I'm enjoying this. Oh,
The badges.
the badges, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, Chip.
And a Dorito or whatever, Dorito. Oh yes,
That guy.
that was a cool character. I like that guy. I wish we saw him again. The eels. I like this. This is fun. Nice. Oh!
Oh,
Nice.
It's Batness Everdeen.
Oh, Batness Everdeen.
Yeah,
I like
it's another
that.
character. We didn't run to her in this one.
Aww. Oh, that's Scotty. That's Scotty Snacks, I think. I think that's Scotty
Yeah,
Snacks.
it is.
Oh yeah, it
That's
is.
so cute. Oh my. Oh. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, it's the slasher.
I like how they are putting in
The
all these side
band, yeah.
characters in. Yeah, the band. And...
Aw.
Oh, best fandom ever.
Good review.
Good review means a lot to us.
Aw.
Yeah, and the drinks.
Oh, the drinks is a good touch. I like that addition. The drinks.
Oh god, the bee's drink, the bee shot.
Oh, there's the cat,
Devon, the magical Latino cat.
Juan.
There's
Yes.
Polly.
There's Polly again.
Aw.
Build your own golem. Those awesome guys. Aww.
Aw.
Aww. Oh, that was sweet.
Mhm.
That was really nice. I liked it.
I like those credits. I've unlocked Ko-Fi Beats Deluxe
Oh, new gallery.
slash study 2.
Nice.
New stuff
Yeah,
now.
new gallery
Cool.
stuff.
And new Meta Shop stuff, apparently.
Oh no! Oh yeah, there's the
Yeah.
laying down.
Yeah.
And
I'll take a look
Okay,
at
cool.
that
That
too.
counts. I guess I get a little image of yeah, because I didn't get that ending with
Right.
Joy, so it's in there.
Yeah. I'll check all that stuff on my own. But no, really quickly, now that we've beaten it for most of us the first time, what do you all think of this one compared to Monster Prom?
I thought camp was so much more fun than like I had a lot of fun in prom, but I loved camp. I don't know if it's just because there was like different mechanics, like with the drinks and I don't know. It just felt different, and like the different characters. I don't know. I felt like deeper connection to the characters too,
Mhm.
like all the people you could romance. It was great. Yeah,
It was definitely harder.
yeah.
It was more challenging, yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
How about you, Roma?
I think it's I think I don't know how I feel about the shop not being there, because I kind of like being able to just go and choose, you know, whatever item just to see what it did,
Mhm.
you know, but at
But
the
it's sort
same
of those
time though
types
that
of drinks.
at the same that's what I was gonna say, at least the drinks kind of replace that. So I mean, it's interesting, but I do feel like it kind of takes away some of your choice with the drinks, because it is pretty random.
Mhm.
I mean, it's
Mhm.
totally
Mhm.
random, honestly.
Yeah,
Like
at
you
least,
don't,
yeah,
you don't
in
really have
the-
a choice.
Yeah, especially
So-
for the basically the make your choice option. There's the
Yeah.
skill based one that we didn't get to do in the multiplayer, where that one would be like if you play it like by yourself, it's basically you're playing basically a shoving match with the other things to try to get certain drinks. Because you basically see the outline of certain drinks that's on there. That's something to probably
have to check
worth
it out.
worth the checking out. Like it's a solo play
Instead of, because we've been doing it like randomly
on the multiplayer.
on the multiplayer, yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
maybe it would be less random that way.
Yep.
Uh,
And you-
Eric, how about? Go ahead.
It was definitely, again, it's the same writing, same characters. You basically get that similar situations. So very much kind of that same like the same type of writing, same characters that you're working with. So very much kind of like, I feel like it's simply up to par, like up to like kind of the standards that what the franchise is known for with its previous one. Definitely a lot tougher to discern what's what.
Mhm.
That could also just mean just be fresh experiences too. But there were definitely a couple times where it's like could be this, could be that. I'm not entirely certain.
One thing I'm curious about for Road Trip is like I wonder if they kind of open up the game a little bit more so you can interact with more characters outside of just your locked in romance, you know? Like I know it's a romance game basically, but it's like, you know, sometimes I feel like, you know, well, like Sam getting accidentally locked into Polly last time when she wasn't going for Polly, or, you know, like I feel like, you know, maybe there should be like some element of choice in there. So it's like you go to this location. It's like who do you want to interact with, just to see if maybe you know, maybe your path isn't working out so well, so you want to try with someone else, or maybe you're accidentally locked in with someone and you want to try to unlock yourself from them. You know, so I feel like having a little bit. I feel like having that option would open the game more a little bit.
I do agree. It does feel like you're more locked in this one, because it felt like...
I mean, especially at the very beginning, like...
At the very beginning, you're right, when you choose the book or whatever it is that you choose, like that, it seemed to already set your path on who you're going after.
Because with Prom, they had basically had the questionnaires, and it basically you had to you basically got two people to pick from in the questionnaires,
right?
In which then you can kind of pick, okay, who do I want to pick between those two people?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. You could have, from the beginning, even ignoring what you chose during the quiz or whatever at the very beginning of Monster Prom, you could still choose to go down to show favor for one monster or another. And in this one, it really the only time that happened, it seemed like, was during the campfire.
Right. And it's definitely a lot harder when it's 4 people playing, because then it's like because the way how the seating is, there aren't many. There's the rumor box, and there was the solo one that I did that we didn't sit the solo one, not sit with anyone, but.
And since the campfire is the last thing that happens in the week versus the lunch break, which was in the middle of the week, like if you wanted to switch over to somebody else, like it's harder because you have to wait till the end of the week to do that.
And especially because the first questionnaire is almost sort of a freebie, so you're already building that affection level even more. So it's even putting you more on that on that route.
Yeah. And I would like to see. I'm kind of curious about seeing like an only friendship route. To see like Arcade Spirits has the only friendship route where you can decide not to romance anyone and you just build friendships with people. I'm kind of curious how that would go in a game like this too. So like you decide in the beginning not to go for anyone, you just decide to abandon romance altogether and somewhere in the middle and decide to just go friendship.
Yeah, which I mean there is a possibility. Like I know in Monster Prom 1 there are a couple endings that don't necessarily involve you romancing anyone. I know like one of the go-to ones is the Dragon Heat book. Like if you get that, you can really just not go with anyone. You basically just spend prom night just reading to yourself and just sort of have.
That's funny.
Yeah. And there are also like other side things where if you buy the corpse in Monster Prom, you can take the corpse to prom. And there's even another, because I think there was a one that was recently where there's a character that was sort of a side character that reveals that has no interest in romance whatsoever. So you end up just kind of going to prom as just friends. Where the character reveals that they're Arrow Ace. So you eventually sort of like they kind of that recognition that realizes because it's like you're in a dating sim game. It's like, hey, stop! Like they kind of like stop trying to romance me. I'm not interested. But then after a while, the person kind of says, you know what? Like I accept your apology. Hey, do you want to just go to prom as friends? And that ends up being the case.
I like that.
Yeah.
Nice.
I like that. That's a nice one.
Yeah. So there is one, but it's usually you can only get those in like single plays.
Interesting.
That's where you get like the unique endings in like the solo plays.
I mean, definitely the writing is just as good as in the Monster Prom one. I definitely did like that each of the scenes felt longer. Like there was definitely more content overall. We played through this game. It took a bit longer to get through this game than it did before. But I really liked the scenes. Like the Scooby-Doo parody was hilarious. I loved that one a lot. And then the salad one was was really funny. But yeah, I do like the new mechanics with the drinks. I do agree with Roma that I kind of do miss the shop too, just so that there's a little bit of control and so that it's not completely just, random. But again, as Eric pointed out, maybe it's because we were multiplayer and we were locked out of the, I guess, less random thing with the drinks. And interestingly enough, unlike in Monster Prom, you get the lunch scene 3 times, whereas in this one you only do the campfire twice.
Yeah.
So, but I guess it's because the game in general is already longer, and so they figured, not to make it too long by adding the drink part the 3rd time. So. Any other thoughts on the game?
Still a lot of fun.
We'll have to get
It's a lot of
your
fun.
we'll have to get your drink, marry, kill, or what is it? Fuck, marry, kill between Scott, Calculister, and Milo now.
I think I know who I would pick pretty easily.
Yeah.
Between the 3 of them, you all can probably guess which one.
Probably. Between Scott and Calculator, who would be?
I really like I like Scott and Calculaster pretty closely. Milo's cool. I like Milo too, but I think Scott and Calculaster I gravitated more towards just personality-wise.
Milo was very interesting as a new character, especially because
Yeah.
that's like the brand new character, whereas
Yeah.
other ones were more reoccurring characters that you got to see in Prom.
I didn't feel like Milo's design a lot. But Scott is definitely probably my OG.
Good boy Scott.
It's Good Boy Scott. I like Good Boy Scott.
He's not the smartest, but he has a pure heart.
He does.
He does. I like him. All right.
Yeah.
Well, if there's nothing else, so I don't know if Monster Camp is gonna have a expansion, especially because they're already talking about road trips. And then who knows? Maybe they'll make another one after Monster Road Trip. That is.
I mean, there's again, it was part of the Kickstarter. There's the winter. It's because there's the winter. It's basically sort of a winter brawl between Miranda and Vera.
Interesting. Okay.
So I don't know what the game mechanics are going to be for that one, but I know it was part of the Kickstarter because that was also part of the package.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, thank you 3 again for joining me once again, and thank you to all you viewers who are watching. If you're watching this sometime around Halloween, happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween.
And until next time, love yourselves and love each other. Bye.
Bye.